Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you. This is Motivation Nation. I'm your host, Air Gordon. Everybody who's new here, I want to thank you for all the subscriptions, all the likes, the shares, the subscribers. I want to thank you. The channel is growing at a high rate of speed, and I want to thank you guys for watching the shorts. And if you are on this video and have not seen the shorts, go take a look at them. It's got some funny stuff over there. So what we do here is we react, we give our own commentary, we try to make it a little bit funny, but we also try to deliver a message. So welcome to everyone who's new, and welcome to all the returners. But with no further ado, let's get into what's going on here. This video was sent to me. Let's see what's going on.
Son, all the food for me and you.
But you know, me and my son is a package deal. We come together. If you want to date me, then you're obligated to take care of my son. Like, I'm going to go home to him. What do you think?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Whoa, wait a second. If you're gonna date me, you're obligated to my son. It sounds like this is a first date. There's no obligation for anyone for your son other than his father right now. He doesn't know you. This is a first date, so how can he be obligated to feed your son on the first date? It's the entitlement that's the problem in 2025 on the dating scene for most people that are out there. A lot of these young ladies show up with an expectation, and then when the person that they go on a date with has an expectation of them, they get offended. But then they don't want the guy to be offended by their expectations. But let's see how this goes.
Are we gonna do something else?
What is he supposed to? He supposed to what?
Are we gonna do something else after this date since I'm ordering all
What
this
you
food?
want to do? You not what you like? Hold on. I know you don't think because you ordered food, you think you about to get something.
Like, come back to my place for a little bit. Just chill. We can just chill.
What I look like to you?
We can just chill, watch a movie. It ain't that serious. Like,
I'm not going back to your place after the first date.
why?
Because I don't have to.
The audacity for her to, I'm not even gonna touch the going back to his place. That's not what I'm gonna touch when I'm saying the audacity. The audacity for you to feel as though it's this man's responsibility to buy your child food on the first date. That's unbelievable that someone would have this type of expectation and be serious about it. So I don't know if this is a skit. It could be a skit. Hopefully it is a skit. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to act as though this is really going on. And this is absurd of the expectations of these people. Now, you expect more out of this guy than you do of the father of the child. Very, very interesting. It's funny how those expectations change person by person.
Hey, I didn't spend $80 on you. You can't just come
$80
chill.
is nothing.
But
$80 is really cheap, and now you're complaining. You shouldn't be dating for $80 is too much. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying though, like, you can't just come chill with me for a little bit. You don't be like that. You gotta do it somewhere else.
No. And you can put the phone down.
Alright. You can just go ahead and go now. I'm tired of this shit. You must be paying for it, because I'm finna leave. You can pay for it.
I'm not paying for it. You asked me out on a date.
I'll see you later.
But didn't you ask me if I wanted to go on a date with you?
I mean, but like, you order all this food and I didn't even get no food, like.
So that's even more egregious. She ordered $80 worth of food and he hasn't even ordered. And then she's refusing to pay for the food that she has ordered for herself and her child. This is the entitlement that I'm talking about. And for her to say $80 is not that much, okay, great, you pay for it. But then when you ask her to pay for it and she doesn't want to do it because he invited her out on a date, well, he didn't invite you, your child, your mother, your grandmother. He didn't invite all those people out. And that's why I'm a proponent for when you go out on a first date, you know, I'm not against each individual paying for themselves as you get to know each other because it keeps everything down the line. It depends on the individual, right? It depends on the conversation that you have. So let me wind that back. Let me take that back. I think you should have a few conversations with an individual before you actually go out on a first date with them. That way, you know, you can already set the tone from the phone. Because if they're outrageous on those few conversations, then they're going to be outrageous on the first date. And so you can skip that first date and go ahead and delete their number out of your phone to begin with. So I'm a proponent, honestly, of really trying to get down to the meat and the potatoes before we go on a date, but sometimes you can't always do that. You meet someone one day, maybe you got something going on, you go out the next day. But in those scenarios, I would prefer, I would think, that each individual will pay for themselves, or if she's there because she actually likes you and is not trying to take advantage of you, she should at least offer, and you can turn her down and say, hey, don't worry about it. I got it. But at least you know what you're dealing with. But when they show up with this attitude, we already know what's going on in this scenario. A user, a moocher, what can I get from you, and go on and be with the guy that I really want to be with. Because you asking a guy on the first date to pay for your child is absurd. That's absurd. But anyway, that's it for this video. I want to thank you to the person that sent it to me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Out.